Shout out to coffee for keeping me going through the day. And Danielle for the smug. Hi, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. This is what I wear pretty much every day. Of course, on weekends, if something nice is going on, or I'm going out to dinner, I'll put on a little bit more makeup. But this is just my go-to for work, for school, etc. It's quick, doesn't take much time, but it still looks like you're put together. It also includes my foundation routine and everything, and all the products I use pretty much every day. I hope you enjoy it and you can gain some tips or tricks or ideas for your everyday look. And here it is. So first I'm going to be taking a primer. Sometimes I use primers, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on my mood and what I'm doing that day or whatever. So I'm going to be taking the Benefits Professional, and I just apply it on my nose and a little bit on my forehead. I usually don't do all over, so just a little bit on the forehead and on the nose. So the next I'm going to be taking my favorite foundation, as if you've seen in my favorites video, is the Revlon Color Stay foundation. I'm in the color 150 Buff. And I usually just do one pump on my hand, and I take a Sonia Kashuk dome brush and just apply it all over to my face. All over my face. One or two, however you say it. And I love this stuff. It lasts all day through humidity, anything. I talk about it in my favorites video, like I said, so if you want to check that out, go ahead. I'll link it in the bottom bar below. I take my under eye concealer. I'm using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind. I'm almost out, as you can see. I like this stuff. It's not my favorite. I'm still trying to find a favorite under eye concealer. This one's just not light enough for me, but it does its job and I'm almost done with it, so I didn't want to throw it away. So I just do it in triangles under my eyes, like so. Then I will take a damp beauty blender. This is the beauty blender from Real Techniques, and I'll just blend it out. And I like to run my beauty blenders under cold water, especially because when I do it, the under eyes, it feels nice and cool and kind of helps with the puffiness if you have any. I'm just waking up in the morning. If I want my foundation to look less if I see some brush strokes in it, I'll take the flat side and just go all over my face just to kind of make everything look flawless. So then I'll take my Conceal RX from Physicians Formula and use it to hide any blemishes I have. I don't use this every day, but if I have a pimple or something, I'll use it to cover it up. And I do kind of have one right here that is still trying to go away. And I'm just using this brush I got in my Ipsy bag. I think it's actually an eyeshadow brush, but it has synthetic bristles and it works really well for a concealer brush. And you do not need a lot of stuff. A little goes a long way. Okay, then I'll take the beauty blender again and kind of blend out. I usually blend out around the edges of where I put the concealer instead of right on top of the blemish, because then that kind of wipes away the concealer. Makes it a little bit more sheer, which is what I don't want. Before I apply a powder, I like everything to completely set. I feel like that makes my foundation look less cakey. So while I wait for it to be completely set, I'll go ahead and do my eyes. So first I do my brows, and my brows are really simple. I don't put much work into them, especially this is a quick morning makeup routine. I don't want to take a lot of time doing it. So I'll just take a MAC eyeshadow and an angle brush. This is in the color Night Monovores. Oh, brush it up. It's really, it was from a limited collection a long time ago. It's a little dark for me, but I just use a light hand and that's fine. And I don't do anything crazy. I just follow my natural brow shape. Oops. Ooh. And I like to use a powder because it's more forgiving with mistakes.
This will not be on fleek today.
And I'll take the spoolie again and kind of like blend out the colors. We'll make do. Okay, then I'll take Maybelline's Brow Drama. It's a tinted brow gel, or just like a brow tint. I tried using this stuff on its own. Wasn't a huge fan of it by itself, but it works really well to set my brows, and then it still adds some color to it. And then I'll apply some Too Faced Shadow Insurance to my eyelids. Personally, I'm more of a fan of Urban Decay's Primer Potion because this Too Faced was a little too watery for me. I like how creamy the Urban Decay Primer Potion is. Okay. Now that's done, and I don't like to do a lot of eyeshadows in the morning because that takes too much time. So I'll just take my Maybelline Color Tattoo and Barely Branded. It's like this pretty champagne color, and I'll apply it all over my lid. And then the only eyeshadow I will do apply is a shadow in like the inner corners to kind of make my eyes more bright and awake in the morning. And I use MAC's Nylon, which you can see is almost out. It's just a really like shimmery cream color. And I'll take a little tiny brush and dust it in the inner corners a little bit. So then I don't do much with eyeliner, only like a little bit. I'll put black eyeliner, like a pencil eyeliner. This is Star Looks or something like that. It's from Ipsy. I got it from my Ipsy bag. And I'll apply it on the upper waterline. I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. Last time I tried putting eyeliner on my, up on my upper waterline or whatever, I almost poked my eye out. So we're gonna be doing that off camera. And then next I will curl my lashes. And I just like to use a mirror so I can see better. And I'm just using your good old eyelash curler. And then I'll apply a very thin black line of black liquid eyeliner. This is Absolute New York's Nano Liner. And it's a very thin tip. And I'll just do a very thin line. Then I'll apply mascara. I always apply my Maybelline's Rocket mascara, and if I ever have like a little sample of like a high-end or any type of other mascara, I will apply that too. So I have the Smashbox Full Exposure mascara, and I always apply the Maybelline Rocket one first, and then that one also goes on the bottom lashes, and then I'll do the Smashbox one after. And I like to blink as I apply because it really like separates my lashes. You have a sleepy pup. She's cute. Okay, mascara is all applied, and so eyes are done. That's all I have for the eyes. So then I will apply my powder. Today I'm using CoverGirl's Clean Matte Powder, and the color Buff Beige. Usually Rimmel London is my favorite, like their Stay Matte powder. But long story short, I was out of powder, needed one kind of in a pinch, and went to a grocery store because sometimes they have makeup there, and the only brands I had were e.l.f. and CoverGirl, so we're using this. It works well. I like it. I like the Rimmel one a little bit better. And I just take a large powder brush and do it like dusting all over the face. And then I'll take a smaller like angled brush and take the powder and do it under my eyes so the concealer does not crease. Powder is all applied, and then I'll take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and a angled brush like so and apply it on my with the fishy face. And there. It looks really dark on camera, but I promise you it does not look this dark in like person. And a little bit, I'll go a little bit down my neck. Same with the other side. And along my hair a little bit. Then I'll apply a blush. So this is NYX Amber. And I'll just take a stippling brush and smile at both of the cheeks. Okay, and then I will apply a highlighter. Before, I wasn't a huge fan of highlighters, but lately I've been like loving them because my skin is like, it's oily, kind of oily, but I've controlled it more, so I've been more into highlighters and stuff. And I use Becca's highlighter in Moonstone. And then I'll just take a fan brush, this one's just from Ulta, and then do it on my cheekbones. And sometimes I'll do a little bit under the eyes. And last step I'll do is a setting spray. This is Urban Decay's All Nighter. Sometimes I switch off from that and NYX Matte Finish setting spray. This one's my favorite. This is a travel size. I like to buy travel sizes at like Ulta and Sephora of like products, so I don't have to buy the full one in case I don't like it. I didn't spend a lot of money on it, plus I don't have to like, there's not a lot up to use. And I really don't apply lipstick usually because I'm going to be at school all day and at work and stuff. If I do, I'll just apply a nude one. This is a L'Oreal's nude collection, and this is in the color Julienne's Nude. And just a light coat of that. So that's a completed look. I hope you were able to like get some tips from this or some ideas on how do you do your everyday look. Thank you so much for watching, and click that thumbs up button or subscribe, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.